Hello, I'm Alexander Prent, a researcher at Curtin University's John DeLader Center, and I'm also the coordinator of the AuScope Geochemistry Network. The aim of the AuScope Geochemistry Network is to create a national collaborative network of geochemistry laboratories. And with that, we'll help to facilitate national geoscience endeavors, such as creation of the Isotopic Atlas of Australia, which requires to have multiple geochemistry technique-specific laboratories to work as one. The AGN is supported by AuScope, which is part of NCRIS, the National Research Infrastructure for Australia, a Australian initiative. The AuScope's purpose is to create wide and open access to Earth science research infrastructure, and with that, to help solve national challenges and to build a resilient and sustainable nation. Our current team consists of institutes from Macquarie University, the University of Melbourne, and Curtin University. There's multiple data scientists and researchers from those three institutes, and we're supported by the AuScope headquarters as well as the Lithodat team that help us build AusGeochem, the AGN's data platform that connects laboratories to a repository, research tool, and a data dissemination service. The AGN activities are, amongst others, the building of the repository, supporting open data initiatives, promoting investment in research infrastructure, supporting professional development, end-user access to laboratory facilities, and the preservation of legacy samples and datasets. With the development of AusGeochem, we connect the laboratory to the repository, as said, but doing so, we still need to have sample metadata, because without a lithology, a latitude and a longitude, the analytical data is meaningless in the geoscience space. So the marriage of this analytical data with the sample minimum metadata can be a successful endeavor or it can be a disaster. So what we've been doing in the recent months with the AGN, we've looked at what is a minimum set of fields to be filled for a sample to then become a useful sample if that's then married with the analytical data. Now, 5 fields we consider mandatory and 4 fields we consider highly recommended. And ideally, if a researcher comes back from the field, they go to AusGeochem platform where they upload their sample minimum metadata, or at least their lithology and their GPS coordinates. AusGeochem then links in with the IGSN minting service, and each IGSN is required by the laboratories prior to analyses. So when you enter a laboratory, you give the lab your IGSN number, which is then linked to the data or included in the analytical data. That's then stored on the institute repository, which is also shared with a cloud storage repository and then linked to AusGeochem relational database. Then we can visit that data for which a placeholder was saved upon IGSN minting and registry. And that then can be viewed through a full access control layer on AusGeochem. So you can set your access controls for collaborators or public or only private. Now, connecting that analytical data to the sample and the IGSN will make it future-proof. So as long as we can couple the IGSN to any analytical data, we will be able to retrieve from where the sample was collected. Now, if you want to get in touch, feel free to email, have a look at the website, follow us on Twitter, and look at the YouTube channel on which we have recordings from various webinars held in the past. Thank you.